Hi guys, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I was the chosen one this week to do the Worldly Wise 9 video. Bear with me, I'm going to try and find some sentences, examples, words that will help you guys better understand these 15 words. So let's just get started. First word, apposite. It's an adjective. It means highly relevant or appropriate. So something that's apposite is appropriate. So apposite, appropriate. Something that's relevant or apposite. Dogs, for example, a really fluffy dog, right? And you decide to name that dog Fluffy. That is a very relevant or appropriate name. Or I used to have a bunny, and her name was Floppy because I called her that because she had floppy ears every time she would run, walk, jump, hop, same thing. Yeah. Okay, and also in class, when the teacher is giving a discussion and you just shout a comment that is not at all opposite to the discussion, the teacher will then call you out on that. So apposite is appropriate. Calumny is noun, a false accusation meant to hurt someone's reputation, slander. So this is a rumor. When someone spreads a rumor about the other person, they're trying to hurt their reputation. Or like what we saw in the election, where Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, they were both making false accusations to hurt the other's reputation. So calumny, rumor. Domain. This one is a noun, but it has two definitions. The first definition is an area or territory over which control is exercised, where you have control over an area or territory. Synonym, kingdom, realm. Second definition is a field of activity, knowledge, or concern. So it's a field or area where it's your specialty, it's your domain. The next word is dorsal, is an adjective of, on, or near the back of a creature. The sentence is the dorsal shell of a turtle is called the carapace. So the back of the turtle is called the carapace. And think dorsal, back door. So the back of a and the back of a creature. Next word is enervate, which is a verb. To lessen the vigor or strength of, to enfeeble. So this is when you're trying to weaken something or someone. And a sentence example is the stepmother's intent to enervate the stepdaughter was to deprive her of food and water. So she's trying to weaken her. So that one is weaken. Epicure is a noun. One with discriminating taste, especially, but not exclusively relating to food and drink. So this is someone who's really picky. When they're picky, they're not going to have, they're not going to be open to all suggestions regarding food and drinks. So someone who's really picky is an epicure. Next word is exculpate, which is a verb. To clear from alleged guilt or fault. This goes back to lesson 2 with the word absolve, which is a great synonym for anyone who is for everyone who's going to do the index cards. The sentence it gives is through her diligence and knowledge of the law, the young attorney exculpated the defendant. So someone who's not guilty and is allegedly guilty and they're suddenly cleared from that is considered an exculpate when they are cleared from guilt or fault. Next word is heterogeneous, an adjective. It's differing in kind or parts, varied. So this is diverse, it's mixed. When we all go to a university or college, we're going to see a diverse community. It's not just going to be Armenians anymore, it's going to be a diverse, heterogeneous community. The next word is my favorite word. It's called infinitesimal, and it means it's an adjective, extremely small in size or quantity. So think, simul, small. Something that is so small, it goes beyond this world, beyond infinity. So think, simul, small, beyond infinity. Next word is lateral. Adjective of, at, from, or towards the side. It reminds us of geometry. It reminds me of geometry. So towards the side. So just imagine me like this when you hear the word lateral or geometry, whichever one you would like. I know Tanya will pick geometry, but for anyone who wants, just okay. Primeval is an adjective of or relating to the earliest ages, primitive. Something that's ancient, like fossils, for example. Or museums usually carry primeval stuff. And think primeval, medieval. Like medieval times, it's ancient in history. So primeval, medieval. The next word is quintessence, which is a noun. The best or most typical example. So if I had to give an example of the best book, I would pick The Bell Jar. I would pick Of Mice and Men. I would pick Great Expectations. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, Kill a Mockingbird, any book in this world. Therefore, books are great. They are amazing. You should all read books. They're very colorful and magical. So read. Okay. Serrated is an adjective, having a sawtooth or notched edge. Something with, think, serrated, serrated, saw. Serrated, saw. Something, when you go to a restaurant, for example, and they give you steak, and you're cutting through the steak, they're not going to give you a butter knife. They're going to give you something with a sawtooth or notched edge, so that way you can cut through it. So don't cut steak with butter knife. Next word is veritable, which is an adjective, being in fact the thing named or described. Literally so, often used to emphasize the aptness of a metaphor. So the example it gives is the sound system failed, making the concert a veritable disaster. So if you go to a concert, leave it, and the sound system failed, which is ironic, then it'll literally be a disaster. Or you can also think of it as veritable, verify. You verify the fact. Fact is literally that thing. So veritable, verify the fact, literally that. And synonyms: real, authentic, genuine. Last word is viviparous. This is an adjective, producing living young instead of eggs in the manner of most mammals and some reptiles. Producing living young instead of eggs in the manner of most mammals and some reptiles. So, an example for this is chickens, for example, like Hey in Moana, Julie. You guys should all see it. It's the best movie ever. Okay. They lay eggs, but this is talking, a viviparous is talking about producing living young. So dogs will give birth to puppies. So that's what it means by that. Like cats, cows, giraffes, they all produce living young, not eggs, not like Hey. So just to recap on all the words, apposite is appropriate. Calumny is rumor. Domain is an area over which control is exercised, and or a field of activity, not so your specialty, your domain. Dorsal, back door, back of a creature, turtle. Enervate is to weaken something, like the stepmother didn't give the stepdaughter food or water to weaken her. Epicure is one who's really picky. Exculpate is to clear from alleged guilt or fault, like absolve someone who's not guilty, they get cleared from that guilt, fault. Heterogeneous is mixed, diverse. When we go to university, college, we're going to see a diverse community. Infinitesimal, my favorite word, extremely small in size or quantity. So it's so small that it goes beyond infinity. Okay. Lateral, it's of, at, from, or toward the side. Yeah. Okay. Primeval is medieval, something that's ancient, like fossils. Quintessence is the best example of something. Serrated is serrated saw. Something, remember, like steak, serrated saw, you're cutting, or saw you're cutting through, it's gonna be sharp. Veritable is verify the fact is literally that. And viviparous is not hey, it is actually producing living young, like dogs, cats, cows, giraffes. They all give dogs give birth to small puppies, etc., etc. Okay, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys don't understand any of the words, preferably see Ms. Kirkman, but if you guys would like to, you could see me too. I hope you guys all remember these words. You use them in your everyday life. You guys all get A's on the test. And go see Moana, read books, study these words, do your index cards on time, and carpe diem. Okay. Have a great day. Bye.